going in the NFL so far?
It's going great. I'm just trying to stack these days, take it day by day, and get 1% better by the day.
What was this is a stupid question, just the jersey number change? What was that about, going from 94 to 58 back to 94?
Oh, it was nothing to it. It was just something me and Coach Ross talked about, and it was nothing major. Like, it was just, something that came to mind, and wanted to go back to 94, and we made it happen.
Can you explain what happened with the elbow, too, and this today, and how you're coping with that?
Oh, just got a little fluid in there. Nothing really happened, just a little fluid.
How you been adjusting to the league?
Like I said, I just been, trying to be where my feet are and just, take it day by day and, continue to stack reps against guys like Trent, McKivitz, and, just continuously, try to get better by the day, rep by rep, so.
It's the first practice for you, but, did you kind of have, any kind of, starstruck moment or, bigger than I thought, or any kind of thing out of the ordinary that might have shocked you when you taking your first rep?
Oh, yeah, my first rep out there, I had to, it wasn't really like a big thing to me. It was like I already been in this position, going up against, being able to go against guys like Trent, it was, of course we didn't have on pads or anything, but man, just lining up in front of guys like him and taking my first rep against a guy like him was a big deal. And, it was kind of, shocking, but, I had to put my finger in the dirt and, get off the ball, so.
I'll follow up with this, and this will be my last one, but I'll let everyone else get in. But with the pads on today, how big of a difference was it for you, just kind of with the pads on, actually?
It's not too much a difference. I'm able to grapple more. Be able to do more things when pads on. But it's not really a big difference when it comes to using my tools and things like that.
Have you had conversations with some of those vets that you're bringing up, like Trent, and what are those conversations like?
Yes, totally. After practice, I go pick Trent brain and ask him what he's seen on a certain rep and things like that, and he give me great feedback. So.
Both have been doing the same with you, it seemed like, those first couple of weeks of practice.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the big takeaways that Nick tells you, and just your impressions of him as a mentor?
Yeah, he's a great mentor. He's been a great mentor so far, and it's just been the little things, the little keys, and just the little techniques and just the basics, footwork, getting off the ball, keying the ball. It's just the little things that that he call out, and he come up to me and he and I pick his brain and I ask him all the questions I could ask, because he's one of those, big time guys that's doing it at a very high level, and he getting to the quarterback, and I want to, figure out how he's getting to the quarterback. So after every rep, I ask him what he see, like, let me know what you see, and he'll call something out, and I'll just try to get better at it.
You've been having a lot of success in the one-on-ones, and looks like your spin move's pretty developed. Are there moves that you could do at Texas Tech that you don't feel comfortable doing yet at the pros, or how do you look at the different things that you can do and what works at this level?
Yes, sir. I honestly been working the same moves that I've used in college. Continuing to try to perfect those moves against great guys like McKivitz and Trent Williams. So I honestly haven't changed my tool bag. I honestly been working on the same moves to try to perfect it.
Been asking you to do outside of being on the edge. It seems like they're cross-training you as well.
And that's something I expected coming in here. To be moved around with my body type. So I just been being where my feet are, and wherever they put me, wherever they move me around, that I do it.
How are you adjusting to Chris Kaczmarek being your coach?
Oh, he's a great coach. I just been taking all the way he coaches. I wouldn't want to be coached no other way than how Coach Kaczmarek coached, because he wants his guys to be perfect. He wants his guys to be, go all out and give it their all. So I just been honestly, just taking his coaching tips and just giving it my all and taking it out of there 1% better.
Is there anything in particular he's asked you to work on or focus on?
Honestly, just gaining ground on that first step. That's been a big key, honestly, getting off the ball and just gaining more ground on that first step, because I can close space quick. So, honestly, just gaining ground and closing on the tackle quicker.
A couple more.
First NFL game coming up for you this Thursday. What are you most excited for?
Honestly, like I said, I'm just being where my feet are and, continuing to try to stack these days. So, when the game comes, it comes.
We're on a line with a lot of really good players that are going through the same thing you're going through in different camps. Have you had a chance any time to talk to, Hunter or Bailey or any of those guys and kind of compare notes and how rookie camp is going for them compared to you?
Yeah, them my guys. So I've been, talking to them about how they camp been going. They've been on the road. It's honestly good to hear that they doing good. Bailey wrecking havoc over there, and getting to the quarterback and collapsing the pocket. So Hunter doing the same thing, and it's good to hear those things from those guys.
What's been the biggest adjustment so far for you being here?
The biggest adjustment, honestly, probably been just having to move around and move to different spots and do different things, and just holding in on that and taking it by the day, getting 1% better at it. So.
Did you let it more on just in one position when you were in college?
Yeah, I did. I did a little. I went back at backer, and they moved me around at times at Texas Tech. So it's honestly not nothing new.